The defense, I would imagine, is where you want to probably put the emphasis on this loss.
Yeah, I mean, 19 made threes, 13 offensive rebounds, 126 points. I mean, we're fooling ourselves if we think we can just show up and not play any defense. I mean, since the All-Star break, I think maybe 26th or 27th in defensive rating. And granted, going into tonight's game, we've been playing against some very high-powered offenses, but on the season, we're in the 20s. Last year, we were number 8. Turnovers, another night where we had 18 turnovers for 21 points. So it's like I'm saying the same things over and over and over again. And if you can just get one stop tonight, you win the game. You know, we're up with a minute to go. We're up with 20 seconds to go. Tie game with however many seconds to go, and Jordan Poole didn't do much the whole game, but in the fourth quarter he took over, goes 4 or 5 from the three-point line. So I don't care who you're playing, the Thunder, the Wizards, you got to find a way to bring some defense, and we have not been doing so.
Is there any belief level in that locker room that this team can get to a good defensive place?
Good question. You'd have to ask those guys. The weirdest thing is, we've talked about it a little bit. I think first quarter we're 29th, second quarter we're 26th, third quarter we're 10th, fourth quarter we're, I think, 7th. Clutch we're, I think, 8th. So I think there is a belief, but more important than the belief, is there a want to? Do you want to go out there and guard for 48 minutes? We just haven't done it, obviously, and tough loss as you get ready to go on a 4-game road trip against some really tough teams that we are battling with all around us. And I know it was 5-7, but forget that noise. We had chances to win tonight. I think Jamal went down with around a little under 6 to go. I think we were up 8, and had a little control of the game. And then when he went out, obviously, give him a lot of credit for coming back. I thought he was done for the night. But again, just not enough urgency on that end of the floor, and that's what happens when you don't have that defensive mindset.
Poole's game winner was 35 feet, and even 10 years ago, you just can't imagine a guy taking the shot in that situation. Did Russ play that correctly in terms of not allowing the drive and where he was spaced, or does he need to be way up on him in that kind of situation?
Yeah, I'll go back and watch it. Just knowing the quarter that Jordan Poole was having. Again, he had 14 points in the fourth quarter. I believe he was 4 or 5 from the three-point line and made the little floater off the cut. Tie game, obviously. He probably maybe pressure the ball a little bit more, be up into his airspace a little bit. But again, I got to go back and watch it to have a better answer, a more accurate answer, if you will.
What's your message in the locker room right after this? What do you say to the team?
When you go home and pack tonight and you think about this upcoming road trip, you understand with 14 games to go and the teams that we're playing and competing against, we can't keep saying the same thing after every game. We got lucky last night to beat the Lakers. We got lucky to beat a team that was, severely limited in terms of their normal rotation. And tonight we didn't get lucky. And so if you're going to be a team that's going to be try to stay out of that play-in and be relevant, we got to start playing some defense. We got to stop turning the ball over. We got to start rebounding. It's game 67, and I've been saying the same things the whole year. So hopefully we can find a way to do that come our next game in San Francisco.
What is your confidence level that the defense can come in more than spurts? Because it has come in spurts throughout the season.
Well, we haven't done it yet, so that remains to be seen. But I do know that if we're going to be a team that is serious about making the postseason and being a team that can win another round, if we don't start defending for 4 quarters, we're never going to get that opportunity.
Michael, obviously it starts with defense, but just how concerning is, I guess, the lack of bench production you've gotten in a few of these recent games?
Yeah, it's we got to score 28-8 tonight. Last night, I think before it was the same thing. It's our bench is with Julian out, and Julian injury, I knew when it happened. I heard 4 weeks. I knew that was going to be a significant loss for us because of his ability to catch and shoot, his ability to get downhill, play off the bounce, and it's tough every night, and that's why teams go on runs and we're not scoring. And my immediate reaction is, I got to get Nicola back out there. I got to get Jamal back out there. I got to get Mike back out there. And, but I don't know where we rank on the season, but, our bench production hasn't been great the whole season. And that's not just on them. That's also on me to try to help those guys a little bit.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.